Well, it's 3 years in the making, a new documentary looking back at the nearly 200 years that Plymouth has been around. And you can see this documentary for 5 special days. This is called Plymouth, Michigan, A Rich History. And here to tell us all about this documentary film is producer-director Mark Saloom of Highway Media, as well as associate producer Ellen Elliott. Thank you both for being with us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now, tell us a little bit about why you decided to do this film in the first place.
Sure. So, a couple of years ago, Plymouth was celebrating their 150th anniversary, and we thought it would be a great idea to, commemorate the anniversary with a short little film, maybe 30, 40 minutes that looked at the nearly 200-year history of the town. As we began the work on the project, we realized that we wanted to, incorporate historians and residents and people that could tell the story poetically. But we realized too, as time was going on, that this story was getting bigger and bigger and more difficult to contain in such a short period of time. So what we did was we added another 10 interviews. So we have a total of 19 people now that are on film. It's also directed by Dennis Neumacher, but we...
Voiced by Dennis Neumacher? A lot of people may remember him. Yes. Captain Dennis, he used to do our breaking news reporting from the chopper.
Exactly. So the film just evolved into a full-length feature. We would have loved to have said a whole lot more, but in 90 minutes and almost 200 years, there's only so much you can do.
Of course.
Yes.
And Ellen, why is this a project that's so important to you?
Well, I grew up in Plymouth. I moved there when I was 9. I've always been interested in the history. And I think to be able to share that with the community, we have a wonderful museum. The Plymouth Historical Museum is there. Not a lot of people know about it. And so that houses our history. So for us to be able to take that out and put it on the big screen for everybody to see is really, really special, to be able to share that with all the people in Plymouth and, in the greater Detroit community.
Any surprises or lessons learned that came out of these interviews?
Well, there's certainly a lot of things that we learned. I mean, things that I didn't know about. I've been a resident for 18 years, but Ellen, being really the master of ceremonies, as I put it, she really was the person that helped pull all the people and individuals together. But I learned a lot, and that's why we want people to come see the film. There are, I think, in the neighborhood of about let's see here, 10,000 views online.
Okay.
And a lot of people from Plymouth are really, really excited about seeing this.
Some interest for sure. So if you'd like to see Plymouth, Michigan, A Rich History, you can get tickets on friendsofthepen.square.site. Friday night sold out, but it's available on Saturday, Sunday, and Thursday, November 21st, December 26th, and January 2nd. Thank you both so much for coming in.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We hope a lot of people come out to see that documentary.
Appreciate it. Thank you.